Spring break 2022 road trip. We continued our adventure on day 2. We made our way to the Ward charcoal ovens in Nevada before continuing on to the Nevada Northern Railroad Museum. And then finally we found our way over to the Extraterrestrial Highway and uh-oh, there must be a flying saucer coming in for a landing.
We survived.
But, well, we survived the gas prices before this trip's over. Well, we got back on track anyway, and we were able to see this cool cemetery in Tonapah, Nevada, and we got to see the famous haunted hotel and the world famous Clown Motel. Alright, we saw this off the road little stop called the Ward charcoal ovens. Look at this cool little rocky mountain thing. Looks pretty neat. Alright, we made it. Ward charcoal ovens. There they are up there. We'll go take a look at them. The Ward charcoal ovens. Looks like there's an interpretive trail here. Here's our $5 we're going to pay right here. Go check it out. Alright, we're at the charcoal kilns. There's an interpretive thing, talks about them, what they're for, and how you make charcoal, and all that good stuff. Alright, there's the first interpretive sign, talks about it. Pause and read if you want. Oh, we just had a little critter run past you.
Me?
Yeah.
Gross.
It's like a little something, chipmunk or squirrel or something. Why charcoal? Alright.
They're a little different.
Yeah, these are different than the other ones we saw. Looks like they had a little better masonry design on these ones. Yeah, they're still just as big as those other ones that we saw. But
they built them real well. This is the original.
Yeah.
It looks like they want to do the black.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. Alright, so we're on this little interpretive trail, the Willow something trail. Anyway, we're going to break ranks and go up on this high point, see if we can't get a good view of the charcoal kilns from up above.
Okay.
Well, it's pretty cool. I'm glad we came this far. Lime kilns. There's an old ruin of one right there. We'll go check it out. Alright, there's a sign right here. Kiln 1 and Kiln 2, or Kiln 2, Kiln 1. There it is. There's another look at the kiln. So they've used the mountain as part of the kiln. That's pretty neat. Hey, check it out. Got more spring flowers. And we found our way over to this other kiln. What's left of it. It's just a little ruin. Huh, pretty neat. Alright. And there's the kilns down below. We didn't go up too high, we just got a little elevation. Alright, ever wonder where pine nuts come from? They come from this pinyon pine right here. Not this one specifically, but this species of pine. And they have these.
All over the ground.
Oh yeah.
Pine nuts all over the place.
So yeah, here's the pine cone.
Oh, there's pine nuts on the ground right here.
Yeah, there's pine nuts. These are old ones. A bunch of them.
Yeah.
Might be able to find one that's got some fresh ones in it if we look hard enough. Oops, let's focus on your hand. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they go from that, and then they open up and let the pine nuts out.
Right on here.
You can see where the pine nuts, you got 2 per thing. Pretty neat. So we found this pine nut on in the pine cone.
So there's 2 per chamber or whatever. There.
Yep, awesome.
And then you have to peel the shell off of them because they have a hard. Oh, here we go. Let's look.
It's all dried up.
That's where the pine nuts. That's why they're so
You
expensive.
Harvest them in the fall. But yeah.
That's why they're so expensive, because they're hard to get out. Sure, they have some.
Get your pine nuts here, pine nuts. Where do they grow?
In southwestern America, New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah. That's what it said.
So some of you remote from this area might not know what a pine nut is, but they're really good eating, and they're really expensive per the pound.
Expensive, like $25 a pound or something like that.
But they're really good. So anyway, that's where they come from. Those Pinyon Pines. So the last time I harvested pinyon pine nuts, we put a tarp underneath the tree, and you shake the tree and all the nuts fall out of the tree onto the tarp, and then you collect the tarp and pull out the pine needles and sap and stuff, and then all that's left is the pine nuts. It's pretty cool. And I had to walk up on this hill and take a look at this cool little knobby mountain right here. It's on the back side of these charcoal kilns that are over here. It's a pretty cool area. So we started our day on the far side of Wheeler Peak, which is that one way off in the distance. Working our way westward. Alright, that was the Ward charcoal kilns. It's a nice little stop to break up the drive so you don't get tired. Yeah. Makes it more interesting too, so you're not driving hours on the road through the desert.
It was cool to find the pine nuts. And
yeah, neat to see the kilns, pine nuts, pinyon pine. Pretty good. Good little stop. As
they're called the Ward charcoal ovens.
Ward charcoal ovens. I was searching kilns and I wouldn't find it, so ovens. Ovens.
Yeah.
Okay. Onward we go. All right, we made it to this place called the Northern Railroad Museum in East Ely.
Ooh, look at that car.
You can tell because of the sign right there. It says East Ely.
Look at that car.
Oh, he even got a cool old car here too. Check it out.